In this first video for Decimal Fractions Grade 9, we're going to have a look at estimating and calculator work. In Grade 8, we had an in-depth look at how to compare decimal fractions, addition and subtraction, as well as multiplication and division of decimals. We also looked at the powers and roots of decimal fractions. You are welcome to follow the link in the description to have a look at these videos again. In Grade 9, however, we are going to focus on how to incorporate all these calculations in algebra and using the calculator. Your calculator can switch between common fractions and decimal fractions. When you enter a decimal fraction, the calculator will automatically give you the common fraction. But if you need the decimal fraction, you can press the SD button and it will convert to the decimal fraction. When the value is bigger than 1, you also have the option of writing it as a mixed number. For that, you need the option above our SD button, and to get that, you have to press Shift and then your SD button. And here we have our mixed number. Pressing the SD button again will convert to your decimal and again to your common fraction. Estimate the value of the given expression and then determine the answer with the use of your calculator. In example 1, we're going to start off by estimating the value. That means we'll make use of rounding to predict what the answer should be. I'm going to round each term to the nearest integer. So the first integer will be a 2 because our first decimal is a 4. In the second term, the first decimal is a 9, which will make that value rounded 7. And lastly, we will have a rounded value of -3. This simplification is now much easier. 2 plus 7 is 9, and 9 minus 3 will give us 6. Next, we can determine the accurate answer using our calculators. So we will start off with 2,45 plus 6,89 minus 3,22. The answer is given as a common fraction and SD gives us our decimal. The final accurate answer will then be 6,21, which is quite close to our estimated value. In question 2, we're once again going to start off estimating, and for that we're going to round again. This means we will have a value of 5 multiplied by a rounded value of 8, and 5 times 8 is 40. On the calculator, we can calculate our accurate value, and that is 4,67 multiplied by 8,3 to get an accurate value of 38,761. Similarly, we could also determine the division of these two values. This can be indicated either with a long division line or a division sign. So to divide, I'm going to start off with 4,67 and divide this by 8,3, and the calculator will give me a common fraction, which I can change to a decimal using the SD button, and round it. My final answer will be 0,56. In the next video, we're going to have a look at what happens when we add variables and now also use decimal fractions in algebra.